Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Gayatri Magi, and there is this quote, not even a quote, I would say a saying or a thought which says that accept yourself the way you are. Sounds correct? Indeed, it does sound correct. That it is very important for us to accept ourselves. It is very important to take ourselves, the way we have been and that we are. Why? Because we end up trying to always impress people. We try to please people. Okay, this was a very important lesson that was given to us kids by our life coach, that we shouldn't be pleasing people. Okay, you shouldn't be doing it to impress someone. Okay, you have to do it because it makes you happy. Okay, and in this particular scenario, to be yourself, to be who you naturally are, is very important. Now, somewhere down the line, when I used to see this particular statement on the social media, that accept yourself the way you are, I felt that it was getting and it is getting misinterpreted at times, because then you stop growing. When you just accept, see, it is okay, it is important to accept your flaws, but it is not correct to stop working on those flaws. Okay, because we all know that we are imperfect. There are certain things within us, which is probably not correct. It can be anything. Okay, it can be related to our health, it could be related to some of our traits and some part of our attitude. Okay, so we all know that we are not perfect. We could have any kind of issues. For example, I'm very impatient, okay, or I can get very hyper. There are these things that I might face. Or when it comes to health, I've had all these pimple issues since a very long time now, but they have never stopped me from working on myself. If I just sit, people take it to be their comfort zone, that okay, I am this way, okay, now I'm going to do nothing about it, even if it is not benefiting me, if it is not serving me, all the more if it is harming me. But मैं ऐसी ही हूँ, दुनिया को जो बोलना है बोलने दो. That is when we tend to come in our comfort zone, and we stop working and evolving to become the better version of ourselves. So I feel that even the statement that accept yourself the way you are, it is important, but I feel it is definitely it has not been taken by people. People have become there are people who have become so opinionated. Sorry, like they have had their perspectives about different perspectives, and they've become sort of a rebel about it. That मैं ऐसी हूँ, तुम देख लो, तुम एडजस्ट करो इस चीज के बारे में, मैं कुछ नहीं करने वाली. See, if you have anger issues and if you know it is not serving you and even the people around you, I feel it is very important to work on it. And it can be anything for that matter. There are so many things about me which are incorrect. I can't just sit saying that okay, I accept myself, this is me. I know I have to work on it and become better at it, because it will help me become a better person, and that is what all of us are aiming for. So that is going to bring us out of our comfort zone. It is going to make us uncomfortable. It is at times going to it will prompt you, it will force you to keep your ego aside, it will force you to adjust at times and be flexible, which I feel is important. So I think this was one statement that I always felt was always misinterpreted, and I just thought that this is a good platform to share my opinion about it. And let me know what you feel about this particular statement. I feel that there's more we can do while accepting, because it shouldn't harm you. Like when I told you about my pimples, I had these normal ones, but I used to have nodular acne on my face, and they were very painful. I would wake up on these days and have half of my face swollen. My eyes would become so tiny, and they were very painful. That was a very difficult phase for me. So at that time it was very important, and people would look at me and they would talk about nothing but these things, those cystic pimples on my face. They would talk about nothing else, and that was getting really troublesome for my mental health. So that time, yes, it was very important for me to accept myself. Having said that, it did not stop me from taking a treatment. That would have been foolish, right? Because I know it is not serving me. So I could have just sat saying that, हाँ, I accept myself, लोगों को जो बोलना है बोलने दो. But नहीं. That I also knew that I had to take any kind of treatment to get rid of it. But also in the process, it was very important that I accepted the way I am. I accepted the situation that I am in, and yet work to become better and get rid of whatever I was facing. So yes, that was my perspective about it. Do let me know what you feel about this particular statement, and if there are any other things you want to share with me in the comment section. And please do subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, and do share it if it connects with you on any level, and I would be glad to know. So thank you and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.